I played it from 90 to 92.
90 to 92.
Yes.
Okay. And you were involved in, which team was it that you guys went to? Did you get a Final Four?
In 1991, it was a great time. I'll never forget some of the things that Coach Saylor taught me and a couple other guys. Something that rings in my head is on the line, up the line, ball you man, the amoeba defense. I mean, he taught us all this stuff, and still to this day, I teach the kids that I coach. I teach them the same exact thing. You know, it's just something that will always stay with me, and I always remember him and thank him for all the things he has done for me.
Yeah, and talk a little bit about, you know, like I said, there are probably a lot of things, you know, when you're a kid in high school that you don't think you're absorbing, but lessons that you maybe learned from him that you use now.
Well, I know he just taught me to never give up and don't let anybody tell you can't do something. Just always give 110% no matter what it is. And like I said, I teach that to the kids I coach now, and you know, that's something, like I said, I'll never forget it all. He was a great man, great coach. Anytime you need anything, he was always there for you. You know, a lot of people might not know he had his own lock business. You know, there was a couple times I locked my keys in my car. Coach Heather, can you come help me out? You know, and I try to give him money for it, but he's like, no, Cottee, you know you're good for that. So that's something I'll never forget.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about, you didn't necessarily have to be a basketball player or an athlete for him to treat you like that either, right?
No, he was just, like I said, he was just a great guy. He would take his shirt off and give it to anybody if you needed. I mean, whether it be money, you know, I've seen him help other kids that didn't even play sports. You know, if he knew somebody needed help, he was always there for them, no matter what.
And what's something that you would want people to know about him that maybe they wouldn't normally know?
Well, like I said, he was a great guy. He can never be replaced. He's a great coach. He was just an all-around nice guy. Some people, you know, thought he was a bad guy because of the way he coached, but he was just, you know, he coached like that because he cared and he wanted to get the best out of each and every player that he coached.
And what are you going to miss the most about not seeing him around and just not being able to have that conversation with him? What are you going to miss the most?
I'll miss just being able to call him up and asking him a question. Hey, Coach, what can I do to get these kids going? What can I get them to motivate it? What can I do to help them get over this hurdle to become better players? And I'll definitely miss that. You know, I miss the Facebook, you know, him telling me happy birthday or just continue to go on. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. I'll definitely miss that.
And the reason I called you is because, you know, I read what you put on Facebook.
Yeah.
Obviously had a big effect on your life. I mean, you feel like, and obviously you weren't the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but do you think the fact that so many people have talked about him is a pretty big testament to the kind of guy he was?
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. I mean, he was a great guy, and like you said, you know, just the amount of people commenting on Facebook or whatever it may be, it shows you what a great guy he was, and, you know, he will be truly missed.